All right, green butterflies, we are on lesson 12.5, problem solving. Problem solving, make new two-dimensional shapes. How can acting it out, let's start that again. The essential question is, how can acting it out help you make new shapes from combined shapes? Cora wants to combine shapes to make a circle. She has quarter circles. How can Cora make a circle? What do I need to find out? How can Cora make a circle? What information do I need to use? Cora uses this shape. You can go ahead and trace those. If she puts together two quarter circles, she makes a half circle. And if she puts those two together, what does she have? She has a whole circle. Go ahead and trace those and then turn the page. You can pause the video if you need to. Use shapes to solve. Draw to show your work. Use squares to make a larger square. Now, if you use these shapes here, you might need to share with somebody in order to get enough of one kind of shape to make something. I'm not sure. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3 squares here. Do I have a fourth square? Yes, I do. Here we go. Nope, that's a rectangle. Okay. The other thing you can do for the squares and for any shape that would be in, you could use pattern blocks if you need to, or for squares, you can just use color tiles. And let's see, just like it shows, we can take two squares and that makes a rectangle. And we could do that again, use two squares to make a rectangle, put it together. What do we have? Well, if we switch out the colors so we're using all the same, it's a little easier to see. So how many does it take? It takes 4 squares to make a new bigger square. Use triangles to make a rectangle. Now, be careful, because if you use these triangles, you're going to be hard pressed to make a rectangle. But these triangles, these are called right triangles. There are some in every one, or at least there were when I first put them together, there are some in every one of the bags of rectangles. So you can go ahead and use those if you need to share with a partner, and then just make sure every bag you get some back. That's fine. So it does say draw to show your work, otherwise it looks like they've pretty much done everything for you. What you need to do is draw to show the line connecting the two pieces, or the line where the two pieces connect. For example, here, if you use 2 squares to make a rectangle, whoops, you draw a line there, and then use the new shape, so you'd have something that looks like that. Okay, so go ahead and draw the lines that you end up using to make those. You may want to just draw it. Like, how could you make those 2 shapes out of this? You kind of work backwards. There you go. If you wanted to do more, could you make 2 of those? I bet you can. You may work with a partner if there's somebody who is at the same point you are. You may work with a partner on this if you like.